Hey, yeah, fresh out the beta. My jeans, black, slap. What do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. Hey, break down, stay down. Look what I make now. Hit boy, earthquake, boy, it's a shakedown. I done so much work, they think it's fake now. Big fish, every beat is just bait now.
It's week 15 of the National Football League, and the spotlight is on the Cardinals' speedy running back. He should be a busy man out of the backfield. It's the Cards and the Seahawks on Monday night.
From the picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle, welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. The final 4 weeks of the NFL regular season is upon us. Welcome to the home stretch. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico with Greg Olson. Carter, it's week 15. It just feels like a horse race. We're at the top of the stretch. Now it's the sprint for home.
And up until this point, Mike, every team's goal is, can we be in the conversation for the playoffs in this final 4-week stretch? Where here we are. And if you've done that, well, man, there is nothing more exciting than playing NFL football at the end of the regular season when you're in playoff contention. But for those who aren't, this is where you have an opportunity as a player to extend your career. Get invited back to training camp next season. A lot of teams' years are made at the end of the year, and a lot of individual players' careers are made down the stretch here in these final couple weeks.
And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Here comes the Seattle offense to take over for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
We have the luxury each week, Mike, of sitting down with these players and really getting a behind-the-scenes look at what makes them so good and what makes them tick. And, man, wouldn't it be nice to be able to bring the fan kind of behind the curtain and let them see for themselves what we see firsthand? And, man, it would only take a couple minutes for you to realize just what kind of leader this guy is. You would never know he threw 3 touchdowns last week. All he wanted to talk about was the costly interception and the couple plays he left out there. That's why they rally around him. The better he plays, the better the team. They need more consistent performances from him to get the rest of this team to do their part.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He gets that to his big target, Trey McBride. With that, I want to give you a look here at the receiving numbers for him from the game a week ago. Here's a 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll get this out wide. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. They'll send him over to the left. Throwing now on 1st and 10. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll look to throw again. Quick throw here is complete.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. In trouble, and down he goes. Trayvon Walker, the former 1st overall pick, in there for the sack. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. But he'll gather it back in.
And man, does he dodge a bullet right there, Mike, on that sack. He's fortunate. That ball bounced right back to him. He's able to recover it and keep possession for his team.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. So out comes the Arizona offense for the first time. They are led by the former Heisman Trophy winner out of LSU, Jayden Daniels.
We had a chance to sit down with him this week, Mike. It almost came across to both of us that he wasn't entirely over last week's close loss. And he made the point. He said, listen, playing quarterback in the NFL, you're going to be judged by how well do you play and what is your record in one.
A big hole. Still on the move. And he will take this one in. 87 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. The extra point is good, and the Cardinals will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This fielded at the 2. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready now for their second drive. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. He'll drop to throw. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. Kicking time for the Seahawks. They'll punt this one away, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. This will be returned from the other side of midfield, and he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Here we go, set.
On 1st down, Daniels. Now a shot here, deep middle. That is brought in. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19.
Now this looks like a design run, and he will do it himself. He's in. Jayden Daniels. Touchdown, Arizona. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here we go on the return from the 1. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. So we've played 1 quarter here on a Monday night. The Cardinals have... They'll work now on 2nd and 4. He'll look to throw. Looking Smith-Njigba's way again, and again a catch. A gain there of 10 yards. 1st down, Seattle. Back to throw. Finding his tight end, Mayer. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. They'll look to throw yet again. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Here's Jordan Stout now, as he is on to kick it for Seattle. He'll take this in back at the 16. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Cardinals offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. Remember, he had a touchdown on the ground earlier, something he's been able to do frequently this season, as you see where he ranks among NFL quarterbacks in rushing TDs. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have two or three that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Get it.
They'll send their tight end left.
Go.
They'll stick with him again. A pickup of 12 yards. It's an Arizona first down. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We're back to Seattle after this. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That is caught. What a throw. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Cardinals. That is 16th touchdown of the year. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great. And I believe the referee was... So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
Makes the score Cardinals 21, Seahawks nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Couldn't take the chance. They're going to return it from the goal line. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
If this quarterback's offensive line had as much fight as he does, I don't think they'd be in this situation to begin with. I mean, it's not even halftime here, Mike, and they've already given up 6 sacks. At this rate, I'm not sure they're confident their quarterback's going to make it out of this game in one piece.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go, sack.
And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. Here's their punter now. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. This returnable from inside his own 40. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Cards offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And the numbers will show he's been one of the top quarterbacks in the league all season long, right up there among the leaders in passing yards.
Let's go now. Let's go.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Throwing on 2nd down, Daniels. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire. So the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
Quick throw, taken in, and they'll take this down inside the 35. Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. And he will not make it to the end zone, but he's down inside the 5-yard line. So we have hit halftime here on a Monday night. And instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the 3rd quarter. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Cardinals offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And the numbers have looked good this season. Case in point right here, right up there among the NFL leaders in touchdown passes. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick 1st down.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
Check contact. Check contact.
They'll stay on the ground. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Here's a ball thrown deep, right sideline.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. They'll go. Here's Daniels. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the Cardinals' 1st down. They'll get the conversion. It's a gain of 14. Throwing again. Daniels gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And no chance to turn and go That one good for just a couple.
Okay, break.
Second down and 8.
Get it. Take go.
Daniels going to keep it on the zone read. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc. And that's exactly what happened here.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They'll try and run for it. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
So this play by the middle linebacker is all about play recognition. Reminds me of a former teammate, Luke Kuechly. He knew the play before it was going to happen. Watch him. He diagnoses, he tracks the ball, and bang, makes a huge tackle, short of the yard to gain, forces the turnover on downs.
They face second down and 7.
Let's go now.
They'll throw out of the gun. Fires left sideline. That is complete. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
A loss of 7. Brings up 2nd and 17.
Here we go.
At the 16-yard line.
In motion, that's the tight end, Mayer.
Go.
And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Let's go.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Good for a Seattle Seahawks.
Off balance throw. It's complete. And he's in. Touchdown Seahawks. Now the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Seahawks get back in it. It is 21-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. The Cardinals offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
And this is just more of the same, picking up exactly where he left off in the first half. And these numbers, Mike, as you see them, they just pop out at you. I mean, he has been the driving force of this offense from the very start.
And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. So 3/4. Third and a yard.
Let's go.
3rd and a yard. It's Daniels. Open man left side. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Handoff here, up the middle. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
Go check. Go check. Here we go.
Now a give up the middle. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
Hey, check that. Street.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up. They'll try to run. And he's going to have a Cards 1st down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on 4th down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player.
Head the street. Head. Ready.
Right back to him on 1st down. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Ready.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Thrown left side, the catch is made.
Ready.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4.
Come on.
From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. Here's Daniels. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
There's that man again. Another catch. Even with the lead, they're trying to press the tempo. They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Arizona. Extra point attempt to come here. His kick is good. And the Cardinals will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This going to be returned from right around the goal line. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line, and that's where the offense will take over. The Seahawks offense about ready to take over once more. Things not looking good, but see if we can get the turnaround, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. This one's snagged by Smith and Jigba. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. They'll wind up giving the ball over on downs. Here's 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Let's go now. Check. Hurt. Ready.
Here's a run going left. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They drop him in the backfield.
Hey, smash Bronco.
3rd down and 9.
mash. Check mash. Ready,
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he's going to go backwards yet again. The defense stands up tall one more time, and they force a fourth down.
79 Broncos. Ready.
Daniels now going to look to throw. That's going to be caught. And he's going to have the Cardinals first down. That was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give him a new set of downs.
Three.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their second. They stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. And the Cardinals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
18 Cardinal. Here we go. Right. Go.
They'll try to run this one in. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. No problem there on the extra point. And the Cardinals are going to extend their lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Ready. Set go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. To the right side here, pass is caught. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Tyler Smith, guilty on that one.
Set up. Set go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play. Here we go. One final play. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. So it's a win for the visitors. The Cardinals